I never expected to transfer colleges. I don't know why, but I was like, I'm not the type of person that would transfer. I am the type of person that will pick the right school for me and stick to it, go through 4 years and graduate from that school no matter what. But now that's not the case, and I transferred from Brown after 1 year. In this video, I'll be talking about how the process of transferring was. So once I decided and I talked to my parents and I came to the solid conclusion that I want to transfer from Brown, I first emailed the dean of the college, and I actually didn't know how the process of withdrawal worked. So I just emailed him that I want to withdraw from Brown and that I want to transfer to another school. And he replied and said, let's have a meeting and talk about it. So we set up a meeting and we video called and we talked. And during that meeting, he asked me like, what are my reasons for wanting to withdraw from Brown, because this is a very important and it's a big decision and I should really think through it, and that he can help me and support me in any way if I need any help. So he put me in touch with the financial aid office. So I emailed the financial aid office and we also set up another meeting. At this point, the reason why I didn't contact the financial aid office earlier was because we couldn't apply for financial aid as international students. Like, we cannot apply once we submit our application, which was a piece of information that I should have known earlier. So after I submitted my application, I found out that we cannot separately apply for financial aid later on. So that was why I didn't even bother contacting the financial aid office. But after talking to the dean, he told me that there are exceptions, and one of those exceptions was political unrest and civil war in our country. So that was what I was going through, and he told me that I can talk to the financial aid office and see what help I could get. So that's what I did, and I was able to get financial aid for the 3rd and 4th month. I was on installment payment plan, so I paid the first 2 months, and then for the 3rd and 4th month I actually got financial aid, which I was super grateful for. So after I had the payment for the semester figured out, I thought, okay, this semester is settled, but what about the future, you know? And like, by this point I was pretty much already set on transferring to Minerva. It was a big decision, so I didn't want to rush into anything and like make any big decisions without really considering all my options. Before I finalized my withdrawal process, I had a call with another dean, and she told me that I could be eligible to apply for financial aid for my future semesters as well, but that doesn't mean there's any guarantee that I would get aid or how long I'll be eligible for aid. So I put that into consideration, and even if, let's say, I can get financial aid for 1 more semester or 1 more year, like I'm gonna be attending for 4 years in total, and I don't know what can happen throughout those 4 years. So I didn't want to put myself through that uncertainty, and I guess like the risk of not being able to complete my degree. And I know every decision comes with its benefits and risks. So for me, the risk of not being able to complete the degree at Brown and having that like really high risk was a big deal, and I didn't want to take that. I was already pretty much in love with Minerva, and I really was curious and drawn to the whole system. So I decided that that was a better fit for me and my whole situation and all the circumstances. So after I had those calls, I confirmed that I will be withdrawing, and there was like a process that took about a week for the paperwork. So I gave my information again, and yeah, like the office finalized the withdrawal process. Yeah, here I am now. Overall, the process was very smooth, and I'm very thankful for everyone that I talked to during the whole process, because everyone was so supportive and so understanding, and I felt so like cared for. Even though I was telling them I wanted to withdraw, like there was no, I don't know, nothing awkward or like I don't know what I was expecting like going in, but I thought like if I wanted to quit a school, they would be mad at me or like they wouldn't like me or something like that. But everyone I talked to, they were so understanding, and they really made me feel like my education was their priority. So that was really nice, and I am so grateful for that. As for the credits, I actually only took 5 classes at Brown because the semester was pushed back. So technically, I did a full academic year, but then only a full load of classes for 1 semester. So yeah, 5 classes in total. And also like the curriculum at Brown is so different. So I'm pretty sure I cannot transfer the credits, which I don't mind. I don't regret it because the 5 classes I took really taught me a lot in terms of my knowledge and skills. And I guess that's it. Yeah, there's really nothing else. It was a much more simple process than I expected it to be. And like I said, everyone that I talked to at Brown was so helpful and so kind and understanding, which I'll forever be thankful for. That was my experience of transferring from Brown as a freshman. Let me know if you have any other questions, either in the comments below or you can DM me on my Instagram. And I hope you have a good day or a good night whenever you're watching this. Stay safe and I will see you in my next video. Bye!